by the great music composer A.R. Rahman. It is a very beautiful word, and it means everything is God's action. But having said that, we realize that we are only puppets in this world. But it does not mean that when we are puppets, we should just sit back and do only what God directs. God has also given us what is called as a sixth sense. And He expects us to do certain duties in our life. So we have to think, what are these duties? Lord Krishna in Mahabharata said, do your duty and do not seek the fruit. I would say there are basically three duties which every human being has to do. One is a duty towards yourself and your family. Second is your duty towards the Almighty. So when it comes to duty towards ourselves and our family, all human beings are very good at it. We work, we educate ourselves, we maintain hygiene, we eat good food, we earn well, etc. So we take care of ourselves well, and hence the duty towards ourselves and our family is well taken care of. The second duty is our duty towards the Creator or the Almighty. And each one in this world fulfills this duty in his own method, be it Hinduism, Islam, or Christianity. Even an atheist has a duty towards the Creator. He may not believe in a form, but he still believes in the creation and attributes something from his side as a duty towards his thankfulness for the Creator. So the third duty is the most interesting duty of a human being, which I would like to highlight. The third duty is our duty towards Mother Nature and the society. So this is the duty which is often overlooked or neglected by most people. And this duty is a selfless duty as compared to the other duties of human beings, and this is called service. We all know that service to humanity is service to God. Hence, if you serve humanity, it is as good as praying to God. Service is of many types. We can broadly divide it into monetary service and non-monetary service. Monetary service is done and can be done by those who are well bestowed. But there is another service which can be done by everybody, which can be in terms of time, effort, teaching, collecting things for the underprivileged, promoting organizations, etc., etc. So having understood what is your third duty, I have chosen my third duty as what is called as Punya about 20 years ago. Punya is an organization which tries to help varying sectors of society which are underprivileged. I want to tell you about three words now in Tamil. They are Kadamai, Ganyam, and Kattupadu. That means duty, capacity, and sincerity. So once you have defined your goal, then you have to achieve it with a large sense of duty, with a great capacity, and with a lot of sincerity. In trying to do this, I have found a person called Ashwini Angadi, who has all these virtues and started her service at a very young age of 23. So let me introduce you to Ashwini Angadi, who, like any other child, went to a normal school from a middle class background. She had her schooling in Ramana Maharishi Institute for the Blind, went on to doing her PU in Maharani's College, Bangalore, and did her degree in NMKRV, Jayanagar, Bangalore. Like any other young aspirant today, her dreams of working in a multinational company and going abroad was strongly fulfilled when she got a post as a HR executive in an MNC, attracting a very good salary of 40,000 per month. But within a short while, this attraction, she realized, was momentary and short-lived. She was not happy in her job, and she realized that there is something else waiting for her. She joined the movement called Cheshire Home for Disabled and started doing social service. Her service was recognized at a very early age, and she won the United Nations Youth Courage Award. She was invited to New York, where she addressed the United Nations Assembly and showcased what tremendous power can be in a very ordinary, common young girl, but with a strong determination and vision. She may be externally visionless, but her inner vision is very strong, which I have realized the day I met her. After the United Nations Youth Courage Award, there was no looking back. She was instantly invited by Queen Elizabeth II to Buckingham Palace, where on World Malala Day also, she was awarded among one of the few selected people across the world for doing social service, being herself as slightly incapacitated. Subsequently, the list didn't stop. She was invited by King of Dubai, and back in the country, everybody has felicitated her, from our Chief Minister Siddaramaiah to Infosys Chairman Narayan Murthy to various other XYZs of today's elite. At this point of time, she realized that fame has come, but to retain the fame is very difficult. To retain the fame and to keep the expectations of people who have felicitated her, she started what is called as Belako Academy 3 years ago at her house. A very humble beginning with few children. In the last 3 years, it has grown to having 30 children in this premises, which you see. We have been very fortunate to have this premises 1 year ago. It is a very silent, serene place. The children can move around freely without having the fear of being knocked down by a vehicle. There are animals here, there is nature here, and there is a school which gives them wholesome education. So what is special in Belako Academy? The speciality is Ashwini goes into the remote villages, gets hold of these children at a very early age of 4 or 5 years, counsels the parents, brings them here with the vision of making them educated, young, responsible, and good citizens of our country in the future. If you look at English schools and various other schools where our children study, apart from routine education and sports and extracurricular activities, there is something lacking which Ashwini has introduced here. That is the Gurukul system. This is a residential school. She is not a teacher, she is a mother to all these 30 children. And she teaches them not only English, computers and maths, but also culture. Honesty, culture, sincerity, and God fearfulness is what is taught here. So we aspire to grow from 30 to 50 in the next 1 or 2 years. And if God willing, we will hit the century mark in the next few years. With a small introduction to Belako Academy, I once again thank all of you who have come here with the interest that, and you will support me, with the curiosity to see what is this guy up to. Let us come and see. We have been seeing only his WhatsApp messages and videos. Now let's come and see what is happening. I'm sure with that intent you have come here. I'm very happy to receive all of you, and I would be very happy if you would join me in this movement and let us take these children forward and make them young, responsible, extremely successful citizens like our own children. Thank you very much.